Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video. I wanted to make a video just to show you the dwindling supply of comics that we have in the marketplace that is actually starting to get quite crazy again. It is really something else. But first, before I do that, if you want to like the video, that would be great. Smash like, that would be awesome. And please comment down below. Let me know if you're picking up any of the comics I'm going to show you today because I got some good examples for you. It is really crazy. You can also join my channel as a member. That would be awesome. I got the Drophead NFT program, the whole project, and you can get involved with that. They're really fun. I got some good OMI rewards hooked into that as well. And also, there's only 6 t-shirts left. You can actually check out my t-shirts at my eBay store. Links in the description. There's only 6 left, so you might want to pick one of those up because those are pretty fun. But follow me on Twitter as well. Links in the description. I will follow you back. We can continue the conversation there because I really want to know what you think about what's going on right now. So over the last couple of weeks, we have been getting huge supply shortages on stuff in the app. It's been dwindling down, okay? People have been selling in preparing for MTL, which is the money transfer license, the cash out. And that's coming, everybody. It's crazy. It really is coming. You can see it all the time if you're using the web app. There's all sorts of hints that are happening. It keeps trying to get me to sign up, but then it errors out. But very soon we'll be able to do that. So people are preparing for that, but they've been doing that now for the last couple months. And we've been seeing already the floors on stuff. So don't expect a big dip like I said in my video before. We're already at that point, but now prices are actually reversing on a lot of these comics and slowly going back up because the supply is just not there anymore. It is dwindled down because people like me have been stacking these and putting them away for long term, not for quick flips, for long term. So I'm going to get into that right now, give you some examples. So MCP prep, like I said, just before I show them, that's what people have been doing now. Master Collector program, that's coming. People are starting to really think about that as well because these comics have been cheap for a long time and people are just putting them away. Grails are getting locked away and the sales, they're pretty close to done for MTL, everybody. It's just a reality. I'll talk about Darth Vader in another video as well because I've been watching his numbers since June 1st and I've been tracking him and it's quite astounding what's going on with him as well. But anyway, let's get into it. I'll show you some examples right here. I'm just randomly showing you some stuff, Werewolf by Night and Ultimate Fallout, Daredevil 1. These are just really good comics, right? Now, you think that you could just go in and buy these anytime you want and there's still time because there's still some at the top that you can buy at that low level price, like that floor price. But there's only 286 Werewolf by Nights. There's only 191 Ultimate Fallout 4s. There's only 206 Daredevils. Now, what those numbers are in total, all of the variations, not just commons. We're talking all the variations. So I don't know if you can see that very close, but check it out. Ultimate Fallout 4, only 191 total comics available right now. So that goes to show that people have been buying these up at these lower prices and just storing them away, okay? Now, we might see some come onto the market if the floors rise, of course, right? People might take a little bit of profit here and there. But people are holding these long term, and these are just the first 3. Now, you can go on to any of them you want. Marvel Comics 1, only 317 available in total, okay? Tales of Suspense, with the Hawkeye comic. Now, if you didn't know, this comic just sold for $100,000 in the real world, right? So it's crazy, right? There's only 148 of them now because people went into that very day, 2 days ago, and just wiped the floor with them. There's only 148, right? It's crazy. Amazing Spider-Man 1, there's only 304 of them, and like I said, those 2 on the ends have way more editions. So there's so few, right? Now, here's the other thing I want to point out. Is that even though there's 317 of the Marvel Comics 1s out in total, okay, so if you go to the commons, there's 100 and something, there's only about maybe 10 or 15 that are actually on the floor that are reasonably priced. After that, the prices go high because the floors are thin. So it's not even that this is the amount for sale, everybody. It's actually lower than this because, once you start to get halfway down, when you're scrolling the market, you can see how big the difference in price gets. It jumps, right? So really, we're talking even lower numbers on the floor if you want to snag some of these. All right, so let's check it out even more. We got Journey into Mystery. There's only 229. You got Avengers 8. There's only 150. 30 available in total, and like the Ghost Rider comic, there's only 277. So it's the same thing going on. People have been stacking these up for weeks now, slowly grabbing all the ones off the floor, the cheap ones that people have been selling and preparing for cash out, and now they're just gone. They are just gone, right? So like, let's take a look at some of the new, some of these comics as well. This is just another, I'm just giving you examples, right? Because it's like happening across the board on all the big stuff. Fantastic Four 1, 273 only. Fantastic Four 5, 251 only. And look at the X-Men 4 right here. There's only 188 of them for sale. And like I said, that is across all of their variations, everyone. So like the common right there. Okay, so the common right there, if you want to go after that one, there's like maybe 10 or so that are reasonably priced. After that, it just starts to jump because there's just not enough of them. So you can still go in and pick a few of these up if you want to like look at them, right? So it's not just the older ones too. I was going to say this. These are the newer ones too that have come out in the last like month and a bit. And I've been stacking up on these ones because the price has been so good on some of these great comics. But check out Avengers 4 right here. There's now only 958 in total available. A week ago, there was like about, 1,500 of these or more. But people like me have been buying them up and stacking them away at these prices. It's crazy. This is a huge comic, right? And look at Strange Tales. There's only 488 of them. Now, these are new. Like these came out like a month ago at the most, right? And like look at Sergeant Fury's comic right here. There's only 905. So they cracked that 1,000 mark where there's only that many available in the market. Now you can still get those for really good floor prices right now. The same floor prices we've been seeing for a while. This one's around 10, that's around 18, that's around 7 to 8. There's still a bunch there like that, but after that it starts to jump. So these ones are, this is your chance, right? Because these are all going to go double in value at some point. No problem at all. That's what happens. So that's what my focus is on, the new stuff for sure. But you can get the old stuff too, because that's all been dwindled. This is what people are doing, right? So like I said, the floors are thinning on these, because the reason that I'm talking about floors are thinning is what I mean is that the floor prices are still good for the first 5 to 10 or maybe even 15 comics. And then after that, the price jumps because, after that, the prices, they're not the actual reasonable sales right now, right? They're just higher, they're higher priced sales, right? Maybe lower edition numbers and stuff like that too. But they're thinning out, everybody, as people just put these away. And what they're doing is they're putting them away for a few reasons. They're putting them away because they're great comics that, that they want to double in value in the future. Then we can sell them back to new people in a few months from now. And also, Master Collector Program, people have been buying these good ones up for those points. It's all happening, everybody. And the MTL sales, everybody, they're almost done, right? It's crazy, right? So anyway, check this out. This is a bit of bonus material. I thought I'd throw this right at you. Wonder Man is a character that you may not know. He's coming to the MCU Disney Plus TV show. Avengers 22 is his first appearance, so I'm expecting we'll get that comic in the app. It's pretty cool as well, but you can definitely check that out. This is just a little bonus for you. New characters are coming to the MCU. When this comic comes, if it's a new one, this is a great stacking opportunity. Just like I was saying about these comics right here, these newer ones, those are great stacking opportunities while supplies last. And then, this is what he looks like right there. So we'll probably get him, and we'll probably get Thor's first appearance comic coming pretty quick. And we just might get Amazing Fantasy 15. So there's a lot of great stuff coming, everybody. Anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. I'm stacking them up. Are you? Is that why the floor is dwindling? Have you been buying them all? I know I've been buying as many as I can at these prices, and it's only a matter of time before they're all gone at these prices. There's only a few left on them. Go check them out, everybody. I'll do a video about the collectibles soon as well, because the same kind of thing is happening on all the big stuff. All right, I hope you liked the video. I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting.